We have completed an important section, that is health and disease and hormones, and now we are going to see another important topic in our biology, that is our digestive system. Now digestive system, it starts with your mouth. Here inside mouth you have teeth, and between two jaws, that is upper jaw and lower jaw, this is your lower jaw, and here you have upper jaw. So between this upper jaw and lower jaw there is a muscular thing here, that is called as tongue, that is called as tongue. And the tongue, the upper part of the tongue, only this will have taste buds. The bottom part of the tongue does not have taste buds. So this is what it is. Now here there is one more important organ, that is called as epiglottis. Epiglottis is very important because it is going to control what is going to get inside the trachea and what is going to get inside the esophagus. Now esophagus is present in the digestive system where the food will be taken in, and trachea is nothing but the air is going to taken in. So that's the reason here, when you are doing a lot of physical activities like running, jogging, etc., you should not drink water or any food, you should not eat any food, because it, instead of going into esophagus, it may go into trachea. Fine, so let us try to understand what is this digestive system all about. The digestive system starts with your mouth. You have teeth, tongue, and here you can see a gland called as salivary gland. You have a gland called as salivary gland. So here, this is on the right side, you can see I'm encircling with a red color, that is salivary gland. Then you have pharynx, then you have stomach, pancreas, then you have large intestine. On the left hand side you can see small intestine, gall bladder, liver, esophagus, and the final is anus. Fine. Now what are the types of salivary glands? Try to look at on the right top corner of your screen here. And salivary glands, these salivary glands are divided into three types. Whenever you are hungry or you are passing through any favorite food, your salivary gland functions automatically and it will secrete saliva. Saliva is an enzyme which will help in digestion of the food. The digestion of carbohydrates, the digestion of carbohydrates starts in mouth and ends in stomach. It starts in mouth and it ends in stomach. So this is one of an important examination question. Now here salivary glands are divided into three, that is called as parotid glands, then sublingual, submandibular gland. All these glands will work together for the effective digestion of food. Next you have stomach. Stomach also is divided into three types, that is fundic, and then here this hydrochloric acid is secreted by liver. Liver is 1.2 kg. The weight, the mass of liver is 1.2 kg, and it will secrete an acid called as hydrochloric acid. It will secrete an acid called as hydrochloric acid. And this can be an examination question: which acid is secreted by liver? Answer is hydrochloric acid. Next important thing is that liver is also referred as the largest gland. It is also referred as the largest gland. Next you have, let us try to understand what is this esophagus. Esophagus is a pipe where the food is going to enter in the form of bolus. Bolus is nothing but when you chew food from your teeth or your mouth, when you gulp it down, when the gulping down started, that time itself the food becomes round, small ball kind of shape. So that is called as bolus, and the bolus is going to get into stomach. Bolus is going to get into stomach, and here the food will be for maximum of 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. Next, when the food is in the stomach, at that time liver is going to secrete some acid to help in digestion. And then you have very important part here, that is which is green in color, that is called as gall bladder. So gall bladder is going to secrete some juice, and this gastric juice is going to help in digestion of protein. Next, on the right hand side you can see pancreas. Pancreas are also important because this pancreas are going to secrete insulin and glucagon, which helps in digestion of sugar. So now here on the left hand side you can see, on the bottom you can see small intestine. These now the eyes, your eyes on the stomach, here diagram you can see here a u-shaped, u-shaped, big u-shaped part, that is called as duodenum. Small intestine is divided into duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Again, duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Now here, this duodenum is nothing but the U shape which I have marked red in color, and then the smaller part is called as jejunum, and the end part is called as ileum. So these are important types of or the parts of small intestine. On right hand side, you have type parts of large intestine, that is called as transverse colon, descending colon, ascending colon, cecum, sigmoid colon, rectum, appendix, and anal canal. So here, large intestine mainly absorbs water. Large intestine mainly absorbs water, and the small intestine mainly absorbs nutrients. Now, if you take the layer of the small intestine, esophagus or stomach or anything, here you have small like hair like structure. Okay, small hair like structure, which is called as villi, which is called as villi, villi. Okay, so these particular things is called as villi. When the food particle is on this, when the food particle is on this, the nutrients are going to take taken inside from this villi. Now, one more reason why this villi is in this shape, one more reason why the villi is in this shape, it is due to it increases the surface area. It increases the surface area for the absorption of, for the absorption of the nutrients, for the absorption of the nutrients. This may be a question asked in your exam, why the villi is in this shape. It is due to the surface area is increasing and it will absorb the nutrients. So these are some important points here from the digestive system. And now there are some disorders. What will happen if the food some problem here in pancreas or liver? For example, insulin we have covered, right? We have covered insulin. It is secreted by pancreas. So now this is how the questions will be asked in your examination. So this is all about your digestive system. I hope you understood. Thank you.